What's going on, you guys? It's Gabby here. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and gabbing with me today. So listen, I don't know if God is trying to prepare me for something, if he's trying to open my eyes to something, but listen, I have some stories to tell you. So I've been around men, in my immediate family and, have spent my childhood and my adult life around my brothers and my dad when I was younger. So it's not like being around men is new, but something about quarantine has opened up my eyes to some attractive qualities about men that I'm going to share with you today. So first, I'll start off by telling you a quick story, and then I'll tell you what quality about men I learned based on that story. So the first story, so during the end of quarantine, when we're able to, be in groups of 10 or less, social distancing, all of that stuff, I had a few people over, a few guys, a few girls, and we just came over and we're watching some movies. So as everybody kind of came over, I was telling one of my guy friends just in passing, hey, I can't figure out this light, how to get this light fixture to come off so I can put a new light bulb in. Just kind of in passing, no big deal. A few minutes later, I see him literally standing on his tippy toes, reaching as high as he can to get this chandelier and untwist it. And then he calls me and he's like, hey, Gabby, actually I figured out how to do it. You just do this, blah, 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 blah. And it seems like a really simple, pointless story. But during that small interaction, I came to realize that men are problem solvers. Even though it's just a light bulb, it's not a big deal. To me, that is so attractive. For you to see a problem and to immediately go into problem solving mode. I think about my future and I think about being married and just going through life. Having someone by your side attacking problems with solutions with you. So I am looking forward to having that partner with me through life, solving problems, big or small, together. Now the second story I want to tell you is a workout story. So one day I was working out with, the guys and some of my girlfriends, and I'm just beat. I'm so exhausted. I'm gassed out completely. I'm tapped out. I can't go on anymore. And my brother Gabe comes up to me and he's like, Gabby, come on, you got this. Let's go one more set. And I'm like, Gabe, I can't. You got to do this one without me, brother, because I don't got it in me. And he's like, come on, you got it, you got it. And I'm on the ground and I'm just exhausted. Like I said, I'm gassed. And I reach up to have Gabe help me up. And he grabs my hand and he just so easily lifts me off of the ground and kind of gives me some energy to be able to continue this workout. Now again, this is not a deep story, but to feel his strength literally lift me, and not just lift me, but kind of catapult me into where I wanted to go next. Woo! Can you guys imagine having that every day? So from that story, I learned that men have strength. Now in that story, I'm talking about physical strength, but also mental strength as well. I'm telling you, if Gabe would have told me, all right guys, we're all really tired, let's just go ahead and call it a day, I would have happily went along with it. But his strength gave me strength. The way he lifted me and pushed me to see that I had more in me than I thought. Again, I begin to think about life in my future. There's gonna be moments where I don't want to continue, where I don't want to push through, where I might not be able to find strength in myself. But to see my husband be able to use the strength that he has from God to help strengthen me to continue to move forward is something that's undeniably attractive. Now the third attractive quality I learned about men is related to that very story that I just told. When I don't think I can go on, I'm tapped, I'm gassed, I literally don't have it in me. Not only do men have strength, but they also have undeniable motivation skills. Not only did he lift me and physically help me to continue, but he mentally helped me continue by motivating me, reminding me of who I am, reminding me of that I can do this, I've done it before, I got it in me. There's something about a man that they have this ability to motivate people around them and to make the people around them better. As I begin to think about my future husband, one thing that I'll definitely be looking at is the people that are around him. How does he treat the people around him? And how do they respond to him? Because having the ability to motivate people around you will literally be a game changer in your family. Another story related to the attractive qualities of a man is that one day my friends and I just finished working out, and my friend was showing us his new truck, and we're all in his truck and we're just kind of chilling, and he's showing us everything, and we end up getting in the bed of the truck, and we're just kind of all chatting and just talking, and it starts getting dark, and a police officer actually comes and kind of is just like, hey guys, like, what's going on? And immediately my guy friend responds by saying, oh, we're just hanging out, we just finished working out, and just kind of talks to the officer, and the officer responds politely back, and that's the end of it. Now, as we know, that story could have ended very differently. Now, the quality that came out of my friend was the desire to protect. Were we in immediate danger? Was it a scary situation? Nothing like that, nothing too deep. But as the man that was there, without even knowing it or even trying, he immediately stepped forward and wanted to be sure that he was the one that's interacting with this police officer in case things were to go a different way. I genuinely remember feeling myself breathe like you do right before you're gonna start a sentence, just out of habit. Oh, I'll respond. But as a single person, there was something different about just relaxing in that moment and letting somebody else completely take care of the situation. I trusted him, I understood what he was doing, and I was able to just sit back and relax and let him do his thing. So this interaction taught me that when I have a husband, there's gonna be these moments that I find important where he's gonna kind of take the lead, and I'm just gonna be able to relax in his protection. Again, you can't tell me that's not attractive. And the last story I'm gonna tell you is when I was working out one day with just my girlfriends. For whatever reason, the guys were gonna be really late, so we started our workout without them. So we're going through the workout as normal. This is a workout that we've done with them before. We're finishing up, and the guys show up, and we're like, oh, hey, what's going on? And they kind of jokingly say, oh, you guys aren't, sweating as much as you normally would. You don't look as tired. I kind of was like, what do you mean I don't look as tired? Like, I'm out here pushing myself, like, what do you mean? And then I realized, you know what? I actually am not as tired as I normally am. I actually am not sweating as much as I normally am. And I realized the difference between that workout and the other workouts is that the men are there with us. That taught me that the simple presence of men changes the environment. It changed the way that I worked out. Not that I'm trying to impress them or anything like that, but just having them there, again, as motivators, as people that'll give you strength, made me perform better. Again, thinking about my future, having him here by my side through life, that then with me changes the environment that we walk into together, is so attractive. Now, none of these stories were groundbreaking, huge stories, but they showed me a glimpse into my future and a glimpse into the man of God that I believe God has for me. And I hope it did the same for you. I hope you enjoyed this video about the 5 qualities about men that I learned during quarantine. If you did, make sure to leave a like on this video. That's how I know that whoever is watching this enjoyed it. Leave a comment letting me know what quality you found most attractive. Of course, don't forget to subscribe and follow me on social media. Again, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.